I hope someone else can appreciate this. It has been such a crazy Monday, and my brain has been moving at the speed of light at work all day, busy, busy. Didn't even get to take a lunch break, literally stuffing my face while working. It has been such a busy day that I just grabbed my copy of Red Dead Redemption for PS3 and put it into my PS4, preparing for this stream. I do this every week. I've been doing this for like a year and change. And that's a first. It's a first. I had this on my desk because a friend just found an original copy, and I was showing that I have the greatest hits one. Comes in this neat red container. But it was kind of funny because I was sitting here like, why isn't my game loading? Hello, Arthur. Hello, Buster. Nice to see you. The world is so funny. Hey, Pavel. How are you? Hey, Pavel, I wanted to ask. I saw your screenshot in Discord. What language do you play this game in? What's your first language? I know a lot of languages. I couldn't identify that one. I don't speak a lot of languages, but I can usually kind of decipher what I'm looking at, but I couldn't decide. I was thinking it could be Russian or maybe Greek. Russian? Okay, cool. Hey, founder. Hello, Mrs. Muss. That's really cool. I think the Russian language is really beautiful. I have a friend who grew up in Russia, and I used to work with some folks from Ukraine. And I know there's some differences to all the language, but I've always found it to be so interesting. I guess because I don't speak it, I'm not used to hearing it very often, but I find it to be a beautiful language. It sounds so cool. I also follow somebody on TikTok that like teaches Russian slowly, you know, like teaches you how to write it and how to pronounce it. And I don't get a lot out of it. I just like watching it. It's one of those things I enjoy looking at. But yeah, to Founder's point, happy Monday to y'all. A general consensus from my circle of friends and my colleagues is that Monday, May 22nd was actually a supreme pain for a lot of people, and myself included. I won't complain about work because I do like work. I like a challenge. But man, today was one of those ones you read about in books. Isn't it fun, Founder? That's one of the things I like most about streaming is obviously the camaraderie that we all share because mostly people that already know the game come and we talk about it, but also because I get to talk to people who live, you know, all over the world. Right now I can think of just in this room we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different countries represented at the least right now, and I find that to be really cool. Okay, this is the wrong save game. This is my like master save game, so I'm gonna go ahead and load up chapter 3. Load, yep. Seeding your upper garden, nice. So it looks like this is the one I'm working on. We just did Preaching Forgiveness as He Went, which is a really fun episode. And I know I say it every week, but I have a lot of different timelines going on with this game. So this particular playthrough, I'm focused on higher honor and also getting some of the PlayStation achievements that I haven't received going through it the other 2 times I've played it. One of them was Errand Boy. I already did that. Errand Boy is you have to help people, I think, with 5 requests. But the requests are kind of cool, so I'm going to keep doing them. Anytime I have an opportunity, I'm going to keep on accepting the requests because I think they're kind of neat. And then the other is called Friends with Benefits, and that's doing an activity with a gang member in chapters 2, 3, and 4, I think, if I remember right. Hey, friends call me Murph. And your country, Australia, that's right. Yes, you little Australian labradoodle you. Weekend was cool. Disc golf went really well on Saturday. I never thought I would like disc golf as much as I actually do, and it's great to see Mrs. Muss and Murph enjoying it as well. It's a really kind of unique and fun way to get out and do a sport for free. I mean, it costs like $20 to get the discs that you need, and then you just have to find a course nearby. They're all free. I'm not going to brag, but yes, I did pretty well. Mrs. Muss is still very new to the game, so we're keeping score, but only for fun. That's awesome, Buster. I'm proud of you, man. I love the fact that we share that in common.
Whose dog is this?
The challenge is done.
Well, where did he come from?
Oh, they found a dog?
He just wandered in.
I-
Hi, my friend.
I hear them talking, but where are they?
And he's ours, I guess. For now.
Oh, this is cool. We're witnessing Jack getting his dog. I just can't see him.
So great.
There he is.
Hey, boy. Aw.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of everything.
What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Kane. His name is Kane.
Okay.
This is cool. I don't think I've seen this. I love 3470. It's one of my favorite.
Whoa.
It's my favorite for making loggers, for sure.
What did Kane do?
Hi, King.
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Catahoula Cur. What a unique name for a dog. I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Arthur.
What's up, Lucky
A dog.
Strikes Back?
A dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. That's right, Hasbullah. My little Hasbullah. Now there's Micah. El Raton. Jerk. I can't. I think it was Enigma one time pointed out that he looks like Hasbullah, and I can't stop. It's kind of cute. I mean it in the nicest way. I think Hasbullah is really cool.
Morning, D.
Morning. Mr. Morgan. Hey, B. Welcome back. So I'm back in chapter 3, so you're in safe place now. Today we'll be doing that. Little pair of shits. All right, so I got Bill Williamson, Sodom. Oh, and okay, so that's the continuation of the Moonshine mission. Sodom back to Gomorrah. I don't want to do that one just yet. If you don't mind, I really want to make sure I get friends with benefits, so I'm going to go fishing with Javier. We'll start it off with something chill, where we can catch up and see what's going on. Oh, good. You got through it? Congratulations. Welcome to the club. I do, Buster. I think that would be a really great idea. I don't exactly know how that'll work out, but probably do it sort of the same way as I've done with Red Dead Redemption, is get through the storyline, and then at that point, I'll open it up.
You want to join me?
But how's the group feel about that?
Too good.
People here that would like to play
Hey, join
GTA
me.
Online?
I'll show you a couple of my tricks.
Because that would be fun. It'd be cool. Maybe a cool thing to do on Friday night.
There's a spot not too far from here that I've been wanting to try out.
Glad you're so excited about this.
You will be too when you start pulling out smallmouth.
I think everybody in here has finished the game. So B, if you want to talk to us about it,
Come on.
you
The
feel
fish
free.
will be hungry for their breakfast.
Yeah, it's pretty new for me too. I would be like a
I
level
thought you
1
said it
or
wasn't
something.
far.
Too far to walk.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah,
No
come
problem,
on.
B. Thanks for stopping through. Glad. Congratulations on winning what I think is one of the greatest games ever made. We'll see you again when you have some time. Come when you can. No pressure.
Been a while since we rode out, just you and me.
Probably since we went looking for John on the mountain.
That's true.
Already seems long ago.
Yeah. You sound
How
like
you feeling about everything?
King of the Hill there for a second.
Been a strange
Bobby?
couple of months.
Hey, you know, I can't even return to my country because the price on my head is so big. This
Do you have to buy it?
is nothing exactly new
It
to me.
came with mine.
And I'll always be loyal to Dutch. He sees the world the same as I do. If we have
I
to
don't remember
fight,
buying it.
we'll
Yeah, so
fight.
this says includes
We
Grand
have to
Theft Auto
run.
Online.
We'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but
If you have the disc
We'll stay
version, it looks
free.
like this. You
And
probably
Dutch,
already own
you-
it.
You don't feel like, well...
Oh,
they's
I wonder
doing
if it's
things
cross-platform,
a little
too.
differently now.
So you may have to buy it.
You saw what
But it should be
happened with
cheap.
that girl
Cheap
on
as
the
dirt
ferry.
by now.
no fight
I could
good
be
or
wrong.
bad is one
But don't go
without
out and buy it
blood.
right away. That won't be something I'm
I
going
know
to
that
do
better
for a
than
while,
most.
but I'm glad to know you'd be
I think
interested
too
in
many
it.
people are focusing on Dutch.
I have no
They
idea what
should
to
be looking at
expect, but I know we will
themselves.
play in a
What they
private
could have done
lobby,
better.
for sure.
Maybe you're right.
We'll cut through to the right here.
That's a beautiful horse.
Ha!
I like Javier's horse too.
The other day,
Hey
I
Enigma,
rode
thank
down
you.
to the Lanahatchee
Great to see
River,
you back
caught
too.
some beautiful
We were just
steelhead
talking
trout.
about the potential
mean
of
the
someday
Lanahatchee
getting
River?
together as a gang and playing some GTA 5 online.
Runs right
I'd
near
have,
here.
Yeah, but
Dabbled.
it's pronounced Lanahassee.
but I think
Why
like
is
a
everything
private
in
lobby
English
with
said
a bunch of
differently than
us
it's written? Make us feel stupid?
Oh,
pretty
you're
fun.
asking the wrong feller.
smart. That's cool. Same thing with Red Dead Redemption, I think. At least on
Okay,
PC.
it's just down the hill here.
Awesome. 74, that
Oh.
sounds perfect. It was about 77, 79 here all weekend. Nice and clear with a nice breeze. It was awesome. Really couldn't complain about it. Oh, I remember this. This is a nice spot. Nice fishing hole.
What's wrong, Arthur? Okay, come on.
What's wrong,
Let's go try
Arthur?
our luck.
I will. I'll give you plenty of notice.
Pretty country.
Yeah, this is a beautiful fishing hole.
Beautiful.
Looks like it'd be a nice place
Come
to go
on,
for a swim,
let's go
too.
see what's biting.
Yep. Yeah, Pavel, I agree. It's built in, right? I don't know why they didn't build it into Red Dead Redemption. That seems to have been an afterthought.
You take this spot, Arthur. I'm going to cast from over to the right there, so we're not in each other's way.
We'll have to figure that out, Arthur. If anybody knows, shout it out, but I don't know if it's limited, because some games you can't play PS3 versus PS4, so I don't know. Cool. All right, we'll do that at some point. I still got a lot of the game to get through before I'm interested in that. I would love to play with you guys, though. It'd be really fun. This is my happy place, too, Founder. All right, I got a bait. Put this thing on here, and I'm going to use the... I think this is probably the special... This is probably a lake, but it could be a swamp. I'll try it. Lake. Some crickets. Crickets as bait? Or you can hear the crickets. I hear noises.
Okay, let's try for another.
This is funny. It kind of like shows it as like a tutorial. I've been fishing in this game. I know it. As bait. Okay, maybe I'll see if I have any. Did he give me some, maybe? Nope, I got no crickets. I'll try the river lure. Ain't it, Founder? I enjoy it. It's very tranquil. Even as much as you can be intense and action-packed, I find it to be very calming. If you want to, you can just log in and play like hunting or fishing, or even just rolling around on the horse, sightseeing. I like how you can go and see all the different like locations. Yeah, me too. Me too. I like GTA a lot, though. Especially so far, GTA 5 has been really good. And there's more to take in with GTA 5, or GTA series in general, right? It's been around longer, so it has an older place in my heart. But this game is really, really good. Because you can kind of do the similar things if you wanted to. All right, this is not working. Let's try Swamp.
Another one.
You can pretty much chill and do some things. You go like, you know, I remember going bowling in GTA 4, or I haven't done it yet, but you can play tennis in GTA 5 and stuff. Oh, that's cool, Arthur. Can you still ride your horse if you take the saddle off? Oh, all the music is great, Founder. I have been collecting the releases on vinyl. So I have, I think, 3 different soundtracks for this game. So one of them has like the songs that are written by like real singers, you know, like D'Angelo, and I think there's like a Willie Nelson song on there. And then another one is all the score, meaning like the stuff that was the music that was created just for it. And then there's a third one that's a smaller record that just plays what you have. I don't know which one's which. Which plays when you're building the house, which is pretty cool. Enigma, there's a definitive edition for GTA. GTA 5? Oh, interesting. I have the basic one. You can ride a donkey. You can ride a donkey throughout the rest of the game. I didn't know you could get one in Guarma, though. That's cool. Javier's having all the luck today. I'm not getting anything. No nibbles, nothing. What was that sound? Oh, okay. Sorry. I know what you mean now. Yeah, it's the... I think I have that for Nintendo Switch. So it comes with GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. As long as everybody keeps wanting to see GTA, I think I'll probably end up playing the series backwards and then maybe skipping a full playthrough of GTA 3. GTA 3 was awesome for its time, but I don't think it really offers enough story that's really compelling. The broken clarinet donkey sounds. Yep. I think it's a remaster, not a remake. At least the one I got on Nintendo Switch is just like the other games. It's pretty much the same graphics. There might be some like, there's some improved, you know, graphics and stuff, but it's definitely the same game. All right. How about some cheese? You guys eat some cheese? I'm going to aim this one right at Javier. Oh, well, that's interesting. I've never seen him do that before. Did you guys see that? He kind of did it, like, without pulling it back. Oh, that's weird. Hey, Edward, just in time. As far as I'm concerned, you're always on time. Yep. Yeah, I think the one I found was in the woods above Emerald Ranch, I think. Or could have been near Watson Cabin. That was so long ago. So many hours ago, I don't remember. So I talked a little bit about my weekend. You know, I played disc golf, went to a delicious Vietnamese restaurant. Of course, played 3 hours of absolutely hilarious GTA. What did you guys get into? Anything exciting? I feel like I'm still full from the meal I ate yesterday at that Vietnamese restaurant. It was so good. Come on, somebody bite here. I think Javier gave me the worst spot. Try link lure again. You did. You did end up there at a very unique moment. It's so fun, though. Like, as nasty as that game can be, it's hilarious. And it keeps impressing me. Like, every time, I find it to be funnier and funnier. Just when I think it's gotten as outrageous as it possibly can, it's a little more outrageous after that. Hey, Mike. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, that's how we like to do. I like relaxing and just chilling. There'll be a little action later, but starting off fishing with my friend Javier, can't beat it. All right, that was a little nibble. Come on. Nice. Love soul food. It's been a while, but I used to go get some soul food like off, what road was that? Like when you're coming out of Culver City, kind of going into Inglewood. Trying to think about what the street name is. But I got a lot of soul food when I lived in upstate New York. There was a lot of soul food restaurants. I like it all, especially the dessert. Throw me like a dish of well-made banana pudding. I'll just eat that all day. And put everything else, though. Oxtail, some greens. I love food, though. I'm such a glutton. I remember you mentioning that, Founder. That's part of the fun and part of the risk of camping outside. It's sometimes the weather doesn't agree with you. Not that long ago, yeah, probably that long ago, but years ago I was camping in the desert here in a single tent by myself, and I have a cot, right, like a folding bed that I set up inside the tent because I don't like sleeping on the ground. It's a little freaky, and it gets cold, really cold in the desert at night. Even I think it was like Thanksgiving time, so it was hot during the day, but it was like 38 degrees at night, 40 degrees at night. So I'm all like bundled up in this military sleeping bag that can withstand real cold, and it got so windy that the spikes that held my tent down came out of the ground, and the only thing that was holding the tent to the ground was me laying in my cot, and they have the tubes that you put through the tent to like set it up. They were literally just slapping me on the face throughout the whole night, and I was just like, the wind was just this tent just loosely flying all over the place. It was a tough night's sleep. And we were there for days, so I had to get up in like the next morning and repair my tent. And I think after that I figured out where the wind was coming from at night, and I parked my Jeep like right next to the tent so that it would block some of the wind. Which food picture can you expect later? There's a high possibility that it'll be a slice of pizza and a salad and a beer, because we're going to go out to celebrate my friend Phil's birthday. Just something low-key, a quiet time. Oh yeah, scorpions. Hey, bikers are the ones to go with, especially if they ride dirt bikes too. Those are the guys who know how to camp. I was with bikers as well. Scorpions, yep. Yeah, there are scorpions. I was down, in fact, we were talking about Desert Shores, the place where Trevor starts in GTA 5. I was probably within 30, 40 minutes of that at a place called Ocotillo Wells. Maybe Pavel or Edward have heard of that before, but it's like an off-road place where you're allowed to bring trucks and four-wheelers and everything. I can't believe I haven't caught a single fish here. Maybe I can fish with some dynamite. Let's see. Sorry, I just got frustrated. But yeah, they got scorpions and rattlesnakes and also huge beetles and stuff. So that's why I don't want to sleep on the ground too. The fish have been scared off. Oh, that's too bad. Killer scouts. Oh man, that sucks, Founder. That's the age to do it. As long as that doesn't happen as an adult, you're probably okay.
You take this spot, Arthur. I'm going to cast from over to the right there.
Javier's
so
like, and
we're not in each other's way.
Don't throw any more dynamite. I used to do a lot of fishing when I lived in the state of Vermont. We lived like in the suburbs, but it was about 2 miles from a lake. And so my friends and I would like get all of our stuff together, get all packed up with backpacks, and sometimes we would carry like a cart with us, like drag behind a cart with a cooler or whatever. And then we would take the train tracks like way out into the woods. And it was fun. It was a really good time. I grew up fishing and camping a lot. Used to think I wanted to be in the Army when I was young. Decided against it later on. Yeah, that's the easy button. That's the easy button. You kill every one of those fish. Alright. Too far from the water's edge. Okay. Word. That's often how it happens, right? Burn bright, but burn out. And Founder, that's wild. Haunted Woods, I'll pass.
Because that's when the insects are more likely to be out.
I feel like Javier's just mocking me at this point. You.
We're lucky we got this nice weather. But rain can be good.
You know?
Sometimes big fish think the raindrops are insects.
Uh-oh. Arthur has frozen.
Well, I guess it's
Okay.
still relaxing even if I don't catch anything. Sort of like staring at the sky.
It's your bait, I
Oops.
think. Come use some of mine.
Oh, it's not the bait. It's me.
Hola, Maria. ¿Cómo
I've
estás?
always been a poor fisherman. Especially compared with you and Jose.
Just try some of mine. Here. Crickets.
That's great. I'm
Thanks.
so glad to hear you and Pavel are playing together. That's so cool. All right, let's reset this old thing. That sounds fun, Founder. All right.
Use
Crickets.
those Arthur. These fish love them. He's a fighter. The trick is, let him tire himself
It's
out.
fun. We're at this stage, since we got the camper, we're kind of over tent camping for a while. I'll go anywhere as long as the camper can make it in.
Okay, let's try for another. I was thinking, you remember that stagecoach we held up in Nevada?
Yeah. It was a tip from that crooked lawman in Reno.
We opened the door and it's full of women and
Solo
children.
12.
Rich, but women and children. So we let it go and read in the newspaper that the O'Driscolls robbed and killed them all the next day further down the trail.
Yep. You know, way back in the day,
Oh yeah, the fort is tough. I agree.
Sort of friends.
You got hit by a cannonball out there?
Well, not friends, but
That's
they had an
wild.
understanding. Then Combs Main Street got meaner, and Dutch wanted to try to live a different way.
And now, here we are.
Still not catching anything, Javier. Oh, wait, there was a bite. A little nibble. Saw it. A little nibble.
There you go, Arthur. Don't rush it, Arthur.
Maria, ¿qué hora es a tu casa?
Might make a nice meal.
There we go, 4 pounds. I don't think I've ever been hit by a cannonball. That's pretty cool.
Oh, keeping you.
Let's try for one more and then head
Yep.
back. What do you
Yep.
say?
That's
Yeah, that
fine
night
with me.
when the tent was flopping all over me, there was a pump right below my bed. You got to. Especially over here. Especially here. Like, we were like, you know, an hour and a half, an hour from the border, and I had all the dirt bikes, and you know, my Jeep's like, at that time was like 18 years old, but it's in great condition. It's a little bit, it's lifted, it's got nice wheels and stuff, so I'm trying. How good is my Spanish? I'm a novice. Like, I can understand it better than I can speak
An
it.
angry one.
And context is really important for me. If I don't have the correct context, then I don't understand what's going on for the most part. Hey, G1.
Good looking fish.
Well done.
Yeah, that is a fish in my pocket. But, you know, I practice Spanish whenever I can. And my wife and I practice Spanish pretty frequently. But then again, for like regular life stuff, it's very basic. When things get too technical, I get lost. I get lost really easy.
Come on.
Yep, Buster, she's English as a first language. She speaks
Well done.
language in the style of El Salvador. It's a little different than some of the Spanish that is spoken here. Mostly it's Mexican or Guatemalan Spanish here.
Over in Big Valley?
Maria.
Catch one that big, though.
Jesus. Buenas tardes. Oh, I understand. Come when you can, when you go. No problem. No problem whatsoever. I would like to learn more Spanish. I try. I love speaking. And it's really satisfying when I can have a conversation with someone in Spanish and it actually works. And they actually know what I'm talking about. It's really
Look
cool.
at that. That's a good looking fish.
Well done.
lost it. This is fun. This is a nice chill way to start the stream. Que onda? Edward, do you know what que onda literally translates to? It really means what wave. Like in the ocean. What wave? Isn't that weird? All right, Founder. Oh, as always, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in and telling us some stories. That was fun.
Good job, Arthur.
I find slang really difficult sometimes, too. Like, Spanish slang is really hard for me. And so English slang is hard for others as well.
It's the bait.
It ain't just the bait.
I'm gonna head back.
It ain't just the bait.
You keep trying for these bastards.
I'm gonna head back with you.
I'll come.
I'll come with you, buddy.
Okay, let's go.
I like when they give you this shortcut to get back to the camp after activities. Maria, you're Argentinian? Is that what you're doing? The flag doesn't show up for me. Just I don't. All I can see is AR, AR, AR. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. I looked on my app. Well, greetings. I'm from Los Angeles. All right. So that's another camp activity done. No. That's what I know you can see it on screen above me. That's really funny. I guess the U.S. flag probably is us. Way is kind of like, dude. You could kind of say it like that, like esta way, like this dude. I don't know what way means in real life, and maybe it could be used as, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, que onda means like what's going on, but the literal word means wave. Onda means wave. I don't know why. Like how you surfing it today, or like what's on the wave today. I don't know why they started saying that. It's interesting. Sockeye, you want to be built like a truck? You got a heart like a truck. It's been driven through the mud. There's a commercial right now that has like the cheesiest Ford song over it. All right, I'm going to finish this one just because this is a fun episode. There we go. Let's go see Hosea and sell some moonshine. This is a fun mission. It's going to get a little exciting. I think I'm not going to try and gold it. Well, I will for fun, but I'm not going to like worry about it too much. But I think this is the one where it's like eight headshots, no health items. Hey, yo. Right? This is the one where we go serve. Right.
Hey, Arthur, what are you doing?
This is a good episode. I like this one a lot.
Selling
It's
it
really
back to
fun.
where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it.
Why?
They made it. They must have someone to sell it to.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to
What?
it.
Men's Central.
Thank you,
Oh,
John.
boy, Edward.
We'll see you later.
I'm glad you
Dutch
keep
asked
yourself
him
out
to
of
look
trouble
into
now.
Something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Sockeye,
Yeah,
stop
I've
it.
been
I'm
there.
blushing. I'm blushing.
So what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite
Yeah,
still.
I really
right?
like all the Spanish. And Buster, that's another good example. Like, I played RDR way before I knew any Spanish other than like the serious basic Spanish. And then playing it again with you all like this past summer, I've understood a little bit more of it, and it made me feel really
I know.
accomplished.
I've seen it. There's a gray boy And a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret
Maria,
affair.
I recognize
I've been,
Hanial,
well,
but I don't remember what that
helping.
means. I'm sorry.
Mine boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Somewhere, Mia Sposa is laughing.
Yeah.
She just texted me. Thank you, Mrs. Muss. You do? That's cool. I don't have any tattoos, Edward. I don't have any. I've never... I don't know. Like, I'm a creative person, but I've never taken the time to get one, and I don't know what I would get if I did, you know? I think they're radical. Like, I've seen some really good ink, but I don't know. I'm also like a little bit of a... I'm not a perfectionist, but when it comes to artistic stuff, I am kind of choosy. You know, like, that's part of why I like doing the thumbnails so much and things like that. I really like every pixel in its place, and I would worry that... I don't know. I've seen some bad
Here
tattoos,
we
too.
are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Okay, there's two of you, Maria.
Moonshine, my fine fellow.
Cool, well, just as
May I
long
have
as
a
your
word
parents
with
are
the
cool
man
with
of
you
the
watching, I'm
house?
cool with you being
The
here.
man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm
Right.
at all. You may happily
And some
shoot
people
me
get
if I-
crazy with it. It's like it's an addiction.
Okay. Well, she's at the house.
I have a friend who got a hummingbird tattoo once, and I won't tell him too much of the story,
We'll
but
be
it was
watching
in
you.
memory of his mother.
You heard the man.
The first tattoo he
Driver,
got looked
proceed,
so
please.
terrible. I felt so... He was so mad, and I just felt so bad for him. It literally looked like a... It looked like a bird, but it looked like a pregnant bird that was drawn by like a... You know... an amateur, and he got a good recommendation to go to this artist, but it turned out just not to be the right person. So he had to go through like months. It was on his chest, like right here, and he had to go through months of having it laser removed. He said that was really painful, and that then eventually he went to somebody in LA here that was really good and got this like cool like
What do you
watercolor
want?
thing. It
Found something.
looks awesome now, but
Out in the hills.
I'll never forget that. That shook
Thought
me up a
maybe
little
you
bit
was
too.
in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. No, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
Right.
$1 a bottle.
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it
Right,
as a
like you're-
reward for finding the property.
They'd be all blue.
Alternative is we go sell it someplace
Blurry.
else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Right on.
Pay
Enigma.
the man.
It's definitely the safer route, and you age a little more gracefully. But I've seen some cool stuff too. Like I've seen some
Pleasure
great
doing business
artwork.
with you.
I've seen some very
Listen,
uh,
we didn't take
de
it.
nada, Maria.
At least
I've
not
seen some
without
really
orders.
like
Well, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old
do you
Sheriff
call it, like,
Gray. You know what?
meaningful
I don't
tattoos?
want it. In
I think
fact,
that's really
sir,
cool.
now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you
I don't know where your
do.
keys are.
Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr.
Have
Gray,
you checked,
and give the stuff out
When I'm looking
for
for my
free.
keys, they're usually
Hush now.
in my pocket.
I
You
believe
check
they
there?
call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out.
This is
Maybe
actually
we'll
a question,
play a
Jew,
little
one that comes up in my
cribbage.
house all the time. Mrs. Muss is listening.
All
She
right.
probably agrees.
Next stop.
We have a key rack.
Road
There's
Saloon.
space for 5 different keys
Here
on
we
it. So I've
go.
got motorcycles, camper, both cars. I'm really good at putting the
So I
keys back
finally
on the
sold
rack,
those
but
Cornwall
somebody,
bonds. Got close to 1,000 for 'em.
somebody
Wanted
is
more,
not
but
very
not
good at
bad
it.
considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Yeah,
Apparently,
Edward.
Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full
I have
effort
another
on
friend
going after
that got
gangs
this
like us.
huge tattoo
Yeah.
from his armpit
don't
to his
surprise
waist.
me.
of his girlfriend's name, and they broke up like less than a year later.
All right.
It's huge.
This could get up.
And I was like, man,
You and Dutch already have that.
you're never
thing
gonna
going
forget
on
that
in
one.
Town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in
This
his
is
blood
mess.
feud.
Yep.
We'll
It
need
happens.
something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not.
Yep. Thanks, G1.
You're a clown's
Por pendejo.
idiot.
You leave the
Brother.
keys in your car unlocked. That's so
I'm the
cool.
clown.
I grew up in an area like
You're
that.
the idiot.
The state of Vermont in the 80s is like that.
Look
Although
sad and keep quiet.
we
Even
did
you
used to
can
borrow
do
my
that,
neighbor's
Arthur.
car
Well, I have
a lot
to.
until we got caught.
Put this
So
hat on.
check your mileage regularly.
Smoke this pipe.
Javes.
Bring your
That
lip
LL
forward
sounds like a
just
J.
bit.
Javes.
Switch. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak.
Yep.
You're
That's why I didn't get my
idiot.
driver's license until I was 18. I got in some trouble borrowing a neighbor's car.
Poor mammy's
It was fun though. It was a lot easier to get around.
Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Oh, I thought I was in cinematic mode this whole time. He was just driving straight. That worked out well. You got it, G1. Chavez. This is the pouring scene. Yep. I enjoy this one a lot. It's fun because Arthur's kind of like pretending to be this simpleton, and then there's a good shootout in it too. I like this music as well. Got the little honks on the harmonica every once in a while, and like the slow bass line. It's pretty cool. My keys are on the rack where they should be. That's a good point. Can I even get to them right now? I got like nothing with me too. Yeah, they're fine. They're good right now. I dig that. G1 yesterday I spent probably like, I was like tired and kind of like had food coma going on, so I just messed around with Guitar Hero, Garage Band a little bit. And I remade the song Trouble by Coldplay, because I think it has some really cool and easy to play notes. It was pretty fun. I learned a lot, like about how you can change what notes you have access to. You know, the screen that has like all the lines on it where you play the instruments and like strum them and stuff like that. You can actually change those notes. I didn't know that. It's a new one for me. You have a 2020 Corolla with 171,000 miles and it works just fine. That makes sense. How the hell did you put 171,000 miles on a 2020? Isn't it? That's a 3-year-old car. Where are you driving to every day?
Stay calm now. For Mama, she
George.
loves you so.
Evening.
Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab
I
2
love how
cases of
Jose
that stuff
like
and follow me.
hams up the story like, it's a shame you had to strangle Mama in a rage. Oh, funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
There's only one thing I like about trabajo.
We just rode in from up north.
Trabajando.
Hey, hello!
It's the dinero.
Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys,
Ain't that a
like
beat?
a couple of bucks? I bet
It
you
happens,
would.
man. It happens
One
to
for each of
everybody.
yous.
Is it
We're
like
in
this
the new
big
trade
though?
of
Because I mean,
advertising,
my
which
friend's
is an
tattoo is
American
literally
art
from his
form about
armpit to his
ensuring
waist.
people buy the
Huge.
correct things.
I don't know.
One more
Nice,
dollar.
Jesus.
Says give us half an hour. What harm
He's a
can we do
rambling
in half an
man.
hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come
Jesus
on,
like,
Fenton. Hand
Baya.
out the liquor.
Cool. Man, where, if you feel like sharing, Edward, where are you having a tattoo removed? What part of your body? Mrs. Bus, you heard that, huh?
That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried
Yeah,
her.
absolutely. I know you do.
Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas. It's your lucky day.
Raise the glass. Raise the bottle.
Bounty. It's a sin to look at a gift.
Ooh, fancy, fancy, fancy.
I see a gift horse right now. Where's my eye?
Your left arm, okay. Well, at least it's on something. Like I said, my friend's was on his chest, and he's pretty fit. And he said it was awful. I don't know what makes the difference. Like, if you want a fatty, if it's better on the fatty part of your body or a muscular part of your body, but he said it was awful. And he was, he was all like, and the girl that did it was so cute that I tried to look tough the whole time. And he was like, but inside I was crying. It was great.
You're fine. Come on, man.
A reset button. Your ex's name isn't relevant, yeah. Whoa, pouring some drinks. Alright, it's about to pop off here.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Drinks on the house for the next 30 minutes only.
There you go.
Whoa, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
I went out for milk. Wife's gonna kill me. I like to make him kind of do a little magic with the bottle. I'm glad that they added that in. Guy got you, Arthur. Pull up a chair. This one's for Arthur Morgan. Oh, look at that. Look how high I can pour it. Magic. Here you go. Here comes these dummies.
Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising.
That's his problem now.
Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Our
Boys, get
liquor.
him!
All right.
You think we wouldn't find you?
I practiced this one so many times. I feel like I know where each and every one of these guys is. One more down
You
here.
think we wouldn't find you?
Upstairs, hurry. Get off me.
Hey, be nice. Be nice.
Think you can steal from
Ooh, right in the back.
This way.
There's one more. There it is. Quiet day in the road. It's no big deal. Pow, pow.
Let's go.
And then there'll be one more guy that jumps on me right here. Oh, no, not today. Not today. Let's go, buddy.
Come on.
Snake eyes. Bam.
Stop that wagon!
I'm getting us out of here.
Oh,
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
okay.
They got him.
On the way out. Tag a couple of them up. I wouldn't let me tag for some
Coming
reason.
after us.
I seen him.
Well, shoot them then.
Whoa.
Behind us, Arthur. Coming out of the alley.
We run the liquor!
To your right. Good. Keep on him, Arthur.
I totally forgot that there were
Look, the bitch is dead.
shotgun. Oh, that's why I couldn't tag them up. They're too far away. I should be using this
To the
instead.
right. I see it.
That was sick.
Made it.
Later. Oh, Wow, that was a lucky shot right after he said made it. That was cool. That was kind of interesting to see. I thought we were clear. Yeah, I like that. I just loaded it up. It was cool how it like exploded in the Deadeye, but then it actually fully exploded once I got out of it.
I'm getting us out of here.
All right.
Ain't gonna let this go. Or are they?
Over there!
Later.
They got out the back!
Night, boys.
Keep at him, Arthur.
I will. Which way are they coming from?
Bastards! Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley. Why are you That's the liquor. Good shot. Look out on the right. Look out,
on the
more
right.
of them.
Nice. See how quick that was? That was luck.
That's him down with.
Long distance.
You fools are playing the wrong game.
I didn't get the explosion. Didn't get him.
I see it. You're dead men.
Sorry, horse.
How many are there? They really aren't happy about this.
That's our booze, you damn bastards!
This fight will be your last.
You think we wouldn't find you?
There's more to your right.
All right, this is not working. Need to go shotgun.
We run liquor around here. Stay the
So ineffective from long distance, though. Whoa. There we go. What's up, wildlife?
You see any more of them?
Don't think so.
Cansada. Feeling sleepy.
Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
Made
I
it.
reckon it's more they
No,
don't
I
want
didn't.
another gang on their patch. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertise.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
Seriously,
Keep seeing
that dude
those
ate
fellas.
like
Some
5
local militia.
shotgun shells. I don't know how
Clearly
he did
not
that.
too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Alright.
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost.
Winner,
But we
chicken
still
dinner.
need a lot more money before that can happen.
Well said.
So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
Okay. Okay,
That was
right.
fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
That was fun,
I'll go
Fenton.
speak to Dutch.
All right, next up,
So, what do you think?
About what?
that person,
Fine
DuckTales.
folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
What kind of username is that?
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family.
Just kidding.
Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of it all, you got
Sure,
some
Arthur, I'd love to see
inbred
that.
retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
I have a hard time
Exactly.
translating Spanish too. I'm still
So
learning.
what you boys thinking?
Some of the
try to
words are
rob
really
'em.
far off,
Both.
and also the grammar is very different.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got
Rob 'em
lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle
Nice.
of something ain't nobody
that
gonna know we
DuckTales character?
was here. Because even without
Legend
us,
says
these
he's out
fools are
there
gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well,
Owning noobs
Jose's
right now.
gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this.
He's crossed
I sent
Pavel's
Sean
path
over to
before.
Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet
Yep.
up with them,
Yep.
Or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the
I
hell
learned
did we
French
get an
growing
in
up.
at the Gray's place?
I
Sheriff
could
Gray
speak
kindly
okay
put in
French
a word
until
with his
about high
father.
school.
It ain't that complicated.
But, and that has like
We
the
gotta
masculine,
convince
feminine
each
stuff
family
too.
that we're
They're
on
actually
their
very
side,
similar.
and then we rob them both.
But English is weird
Before
because when
they
you think
figure out
about
it
it,
was us
English
that done
started
it,
out
not
as a
the other
form
lot.
of
We'll be
French,
long gone.
and we don't do any of that.
Think of it as
Like they just
payback
left
for
it in
my
the
daddy.
dust.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch.
I ain't in that
Least
revenge
of all
business.
for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur,
Yeah,
I
Latin
got
as
to
well,
write a letter.
but it like old English until like the 14th century, I think, had a lot to do with French. It was like a mixture of Latin and French, and then Latin and Old French, and then they just started like removing French from it after some points. Yeah, French is hard because also the language changes a lot still, and they use a lot of wacky words for things. I love listening to French, and I can somewhat understand, again, if I have context driving what I'm doing, I can somewhat understand it, especially French Canadian. But yeah, it's a hard language. DuckTales was a great cartoon. It was actually a pretty good Nintendo game, too. I think there's a Super Nintendo game of DuckTales. It was pretty good. German grammar's hard. I do that too, G1. I do that too. I often use French words accidentally. It's like they're like stuck in my brain.
Hello.
You know,
It makes no
I never
sense because I
came
don't
to
speak French with
America
anybody.
until
So like
I was a
I do
man.
speak Spanish with some friends and family and stuff. Not a lot,
17.
but
We grew up quick in Vienna. Perhaps too quick.
story
At
time.
the age of 12, my brother was beating night watchmen so he could steal
Hello,
some
Mr.
bread for
Arthur.
us. My little sister Anna, she was sold into servitude by father at the age of 9. He cried
Salud.
so much the day she left. Me, I had health problems, so I got sent with my uncle on the boat to the New World. Oh, they imagine that Brooklyn fog is better for a child's lungs
The same thing with
than
French fries.
good Viennese smoke.
I don't know, honestly. That would make sense though. Hey,
We
Charles.
sail into the Hudson. The whole city is on fire.
The Hudson. I've
because
been on
of
the Hudson
riots
River.
Due to the war. I believe I have arrived literally in hell. My uncle is so horrified, he promptly drops down dead. And I am all alone in the New World.
Cool, a little bit of Strauss
How
backstory.
strange fate is.
I've never heard this before. This is kind of neat. All right. Well, I don't have a story to tell, so I'm gonna turn it. Arthur's mustache is so badass right now. I'm loving it. We'll put our old Arthur to bed real quick. I'll have him take a nap, change his clothes, and we'll get moving. On to the next thing. I don't understand that either, G1. That I have not been trained on yet. Sleep till morning, get a good 7 hours in. Overnight, the bullet holes and stuff, they heal. Yeah, good night, big guy. The badass mustache. That totally rhymes. It like rhymes in like the Eminem form of rhyming, where they're close enough. He did look like Scrooge in that scene. Mrs. Must. Some new cartoons are okay. I don't like when they remake old cartoons. I like new cartoons that are fresh and new, but I don't really need them to remake like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or any of those. You know, like, I don't know, G.I. Joe should look like G.I. Joe. as far as I'm concerned. Not to be a gatekeeper or anything. All right, he's shaved up. He's good. Let's get him a new little fit. Let's see what he's got. You're welcome. Scrooge. It's a great Bill Murray movie called Scrooged. And it tells that story. Bill Murray's so good in it. Like this. Scrooge. I'm going to go Grizzly's Outlaw, but I'm going to take his coat off because he does not need that. Look at this fancy dude. I'm also going to take the vest off. You don't need that. And... the neckerchief is a little weird. There. That's cool. You're welcome, Arthur. Anytime. That's a tough one to spell. I think that the word, the way that it's spelled doesn't necessarily make sense with how you pronounce it. Good morning. Arthur, what you all dressed up for? All right, we got Bill. Over here, we've got Javier. No, John. What's John want to do? Oh, that's a good scene. And then you got Hosea, who... so this is basically where we're going to try and rob both of these households. I think you could buy different scarves, but no, you can't change it on the fly. As far as I know. Maybe you can. I don't think so, though. I'm going to hold off on Bill's... I don't know. What should we do here? All right, tiebreaker. I'm just going to go finish this one route thing for Strauss. Oh, I'm getting too used to GTA, too. I didn't even think about where that is, so I can fast travel to it. It's right next to Strawberry. Okay, cool. Often forget that you can fast travel right from Arthur's tent. I often forget this, and I end up running off on a horse for no reason. That's a cool idea. I like doing, like, themed outfits. I can't fast travel without your horse. Where's my horse?
Damn that horse.
Oh, my horse got left behind? Really?
Get out of here, you damn parasite!
That's interesting. Micah, don't be mean to the dog, or I'll be mean to you. Oh, cool. So I do the tobacco mission first. The dialogue is different with John. Oh, cool. That's interesting.
Morning.
Morning, Arthur.
Oh, this is strange. Where is my horse at? I went to sleep. Shouldn't the horse be back already? I done lost my horse. Let's find out where the horse is. Silly animal. Where did you go? Do I really have to go to the stable? I don't think I have the boat yet. No, I haven't added a boat. Yeah, sal y pimienta. That's cool, Arthur. I think I get what you're saying. So I guess I would... maybe I can use... oh, there she is. What? Hey, where have you been? We talked about this. You said you were going to let me know if you need to... you know what? I can't trust you anymore. I can't trust you. You stay with me, okay?
This way. Come on.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I love you. Good horse.
Yeah, you all right there, boy?
Here, have some random food. And let me brush you real quick. I know, like, shit. Dad's awake? Uh-oh.
I'm hungry this morning.
Well, My name's Arthur. Nice to meet you, Hungry.
Morning.
Morning. Arthur is a bit skinny, huh? I tried to feed him to make him fat, but I just couldn't. It takes too much effort. Oh, all the time, G1. She's a really good dog, but she often has that look of like, are you cool with this? Or she'll like go, sometimes she does things like she'll take like a baseball cap off the couch. You know, like I'll take my hat off and she'll take it. And then what she does that I like a lot, it's very funny, is like, let's say that we give her, sometimes we give her these long, they're not bones, but it's like a long, hard, bone-like treat. And she gnaws on it and eats it. But it takes her a long time, and when they get down to about like this big, I don't want her to have it anymore, because one time she ate like a big chunk of it and just swallowed it, and she ended up throwing up, and it wasn't very nice. But so, Arthur, but what she'll do with it is like she'll be holding it down with both of her paws and chewing on it, and then when you come to get it from her, she like puts it under her paws and looks at you. Like she'll like hide it under her paws. It's actually pretty funny. She does the same thing with like toys, or sometimes like if you drop, she has never eaten people food. We don't give her food off the table or anything. But if you drop something and she wants it, she'll like put it between her paws and just like look at you like nothing's happened, because she's waiting for you to look away so she can eat it. She never gets this, like we're smarter than she is, but yeah, she's a sweetheart. It's really cute though. She kind of just like crosses her paws over things. You can tell it's just instinctual, you know, like everybody does it. You're like, no, I want this. I want to eat this. I want to keep it. It's really funny. She's a good girl. She's too good of a girl though, because she'll be like, ah, okay, here you go. You know, okay, I'm a good girl. I'll give it back. She's rarely misbehaves. Sometimes she'll have a day if we get her like too tired, like we take her out too much walking, or like go and play with another dog for a day. The next day she might be a little grumpy, like kind of like a hangover, where she's like, kind of reminds me of a teenager sometimes. Doesn't listen as well. But I feel really good about that, because the fact that we can notice even slight differences in how she's listening to us, for me, shows me that she's actually a really good listener and a really good dog. Yeah, even dogs have bad days. But G1, that's typical dog behavior. I've seen that as well. Very, very typical. Oh, who do we have here? I think this is my mark. Sleepy Win.
Win Holmes.
I didn't expect to run into no one out here.
Kind of looks like Dustin Diamond.
Funny how far a man's debts will follow him.
Doesn't it?
You got some money for me, boy?
Screech.
I seen your name in our ledger.
You're with the German?
Hey, Yoda.
Look, I got
He
it
was
for
like
you.
sleeping
It's
Indian
just,
style.
I don't got it yet. It's
Welcome,
up in them
Oda.
hills.
Good to see you, buddy.
You panning for it?
Hunting it. I tracked this cougar. It's rare. Lily white coat, the pelt to more and cover what I owe.
If I'm skinning anything, I'm skinning you, boy.
Skinning you, boy.
I'm out of work. It's the only way you'll get paid.
Hang on a second. Oh, Dustin Diamond died? I didn't know that. I kind of see it. He kind of looks like Dustin Diamond. A little bit. No, this is a better picture of him. Oh, poor guy died of cancer. I didn't know that. He really does look like him. Wonder if it's an homage. He does, right? I remember when Offset died, yeah. That was a big deal.
And all the hard work's already done.
It's a great shot of Arthur right there.
Fine. Move.
Fine.
We'll, need our horses. It's, quite a trip.
Yeah.
I wonder about the meaning of Offset's name. Because you know there's a type of smoker called an offset smoker, right?
Drive.
Is that why? Was he like a heavy-duty smoker? Or was he trying to like? Was his nickname about him being a hardcore smoker?
Goddamn mountain.
Hey, you knew it was a risk.
I didn't
Screech
know
died, yeah,
nothing. Your
and said in
name's
February
on
of 2021.
Well, the
didn't know that.
German-speaking fella then, Mr. Strauss, he knew my work situation was precarious, that this whole thing was a risky venture.
Surprised me as well.
Risky?
Said he died of cancer, or at least that said that he had cancer.
Threatening me, Winton Holmes?
I ain't. No, certainly not. Sir, I'm merely stating, a man without a job, with limited prospects, at those rates, repayment was by no means guaranteed. I said I'd do my best, and I did.
You're continuing to annoy me.
We're going right here, up the stream.
Okay. This is a nice scene.
Hey, how about this then? I guarantee repayment. Because I'm gonna get that money out of you. If I gotta squeeze you like a lemon, it's coming out.
There it is, Arthur.
Yeah, of course. We're onto it now, okay? We're onto it now. The cash is in that cougar, mister. Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers, the cash is in that cougar.
Sure as pumpkins ain't cauliflowers.
Better be, or I'll turn you into a goddamn cauliflower.
That would be sick, Enigma. I think we know that the next one coming from Naughty Dog is a multiplayer game, right?
What I know about cats,
That's going to be The Last of Us multiplayer is probably their next release.
you ever seen an alabaster
Squeeze you, you get diamonds.
Big thing about cougars is they see you, not the other way around.
That may be, but you'd see this one. I've been hunting with my pa. Shot all
Cougar
kinds
dollars.
of cats. Never one like this. In another life, I'd have sought my fortune outdoors, not in the hot, stinking belly of a tar pit.
I ain't interested in your
I think it's going to be a
regrets or your life story,
yeah,
Mr.
factions.
Holmes.
I think it's going to be a standalone
damn
based off
money.
from The Last of Us 2. I think. I don't know, but that's what I hear. Which would be cool. I think that would be another game that we can play as a group. I'm not trying to like peer pressure you guys into buying a $60 game, but if it comes up, maybe it'll be reasonable price. Maybe it'll be something good enough.
Her den. We should leave the horses.
Yeah, I should probably leave the horses when we're hunting a cougar in it.
There.
Yep. Oops. That's not what I wanted. That'll make this a little harder. Nice shot of moonshine before I go in here.
Show me.
You'll see her soon. Quiet now. Won't be able to miss her shining in the dark.
Oh, I just drank some moonshine. I'm gonna miss her for sure. Okay. I forgot. This is a lantern moment. Where's the lantern? There we go. Oh, I hears her.
You hear that? There's
I
a
did.
cougar in here. And I bet she's white as virgin cotton.
This is a good song too. Spider-Man 2. Cool. I got a little ways to go on the first
The tunnel
Spider-Man.
diverges up here. I'll take the left, you go right, and we'll see if we don't
I
converge
was playing it
down a
like
ways.
every day for a little while, but I've been so busy that I
Look
just
out
kind of
for
been
her.
focused on this stuff, but I'd at least have a handgun out. Oh.
Holmes?
Uh-oh. Meow.
Winton Holmes?
Yes. I'm gonna miss you, girl. Is that the song? It's been a while. Milli Vanilli had that one
What's
big hit.
wrong with me, boy?
Ooh, a Wolverine? Are you kidding? That's cool. I'll play Wolverine if it's good. Do you know who's gonna make that Wolverine game? Like what company's gonna make it?
There's a corpse down here. An old one.
got anything on you? What you got? Oh, how you gonna give me low honor for that? That guy's been dead for years. I like this scene. It's cool. It's creepy. Ooh, this thing has been chewing on fellers for quite a while. I'll take the negative honor. I want to see what's in these pockets. Oh, cool. Insomniac, that's good. They've made a lot of good games. I was looking at the list not that long ago because I was just curious. I think they've made a bunch of nice ones.
How much is this cougar eat?
Jesus. Yeah. I'm waiting for the jump scare. I don't remember where it comes. This whole scene is pretty gnarly. I loot them all. Yeah, nice. Nice reference. I agree. Rockstar's unstoppable.
Damn dead deader. Show yourself.
I'll loot him. Uh-huh. That's bringing it way back. PlayStation 1. Oh, she's loud. She is loud. Bon. I wonder why. Why they say bon. That's a good question. I never really thought about it. I try to figure out those kind of things because that helps me remember. I do love some bon. I'm gonna go straight for it this time. Can you follow him and see what happens to him? Like, can I go down here and actually watch this whole thing take place? I think he was over here somewhere. Yeah, this is a hungry kitty. Can I save him? That would be pretty cool.
What you doing? You're meant to be going the other way.
I know, but I want to see you die. Like, I'd actually like to watch this because I'm curious about that. Girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's. And just think about all the people that lip sync music now. Those poor guys. Mrs. Musk, do you know the etymology behind the word pan? Why do we say pan instead of bread in Spanish? Just gonna walk around in the dark. Pitch black.
Holmes?
I think I know the answer to that question.
Holmes?
I think it's going to be bread.
Look. There's a corpse down here.
Pretty close.
An old one.
Bro.
Mess around with me, boy.
Yeah, brat. Can I get some brat and a brat?
How much is this cougar eat?
Brod It's Norwegian.
She got him. Crap. Damn.
Okay, there's a body there. I love the
Dead. Shoot.
little Congo drums going on here. This is cool. Bongos, maybe. Brah. Hey, brah. Oh, I see you. Gotcha. That was with no aim. I'm all hopped up on moonshine. Butter brat with English breakfast tea. Man, there's almost... I don't eat a lot of bread, but I do love bread and butter. What a great snack. I remember, like, as a kid, just making a plate with, like, 4 pieces of bread with a bunch of butter on it. I'd be happy with that.
That'd be rare.
Stow the white cougar pelt on your horse. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Okay, now we know what cougars are and that they can kill us pretty easily. That was a cool mission. I like it.
Get out of here, horse. Your man ain't coming.
Boy, break it to him a little easier.
Time to go, boy.
All right, boy, let's go. Now, this is going to make me sell it at the butcher? Really? I can't just go to, Can't I go to this guy? I'm going to do that. Go to the trapper. Forget this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Please take the next 45 minutes to get yourself ready. We're just going to pizza. You don't need to doll up too much. You look beautiful as you are. Pavel, that's awesome. It's an international treasure. Better than biscuits.
Yep.
Oh, I remember Bojangles too. That's like a smokehouse, right? Like a restaurant smokehouse. Butter them biscuits. Mrs. Muss hears me talk in my sleep about work all the time. Then I say random stuff. I think the other night I woke her up and looked at her and said, "I'm the director. I don't need triple bypass surgery." And then I went right back to sleep. Oh, sorry, horses. Sorry. I don't even work in healthcare or anything. I don't know why. I must have seen something on TV about someone having triple bypass surgery. And it makes no sense. Oh man, that'd be so funny. My random sleep mumblings. I just got a lot going on in my brain, you know? Got a lot of stuff up there. And it's all confused. Yeah, Twitch does take care of streaming features a little better than YouTube. I do love the YouTube, though.
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
I don't need triple bypass surgery. Leave me alone. Now, this is interesting. So now, all right, there we go. I'm just going to pretend sell it so the game will be happy. I'm just going to sell him, like, some fish. There you go. It does, man. Oh, I have to sell it to them. Do I really? It's yellow. I'm going to try and break the game.
Come on, pal.
Yeah. I have a history of keeping things like the pelts way too long. Way too long. Ah, see, this mission isn't going to like me if I do this. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens if I sell the pelt.
Yeah.
I need the surgery. Too much bacon. God, I hope not. That sounds like an awful thing. But I think those quotes and like the butter them biscuits thing, like your mind just does random stuff while you're sleeping. I'm not surprised that I say random things. I have random dreams, so. Ah, yeah, I didn't like it when I did that. Thanks, Enigma. That's a really nice thing of you to say. If they're Naughty Dog, holler at me. I got a reference. I know one of the guys who used to work for you. He can vouch for me. G1, you ever been falling asleep, like sitting down and woken up eating something? Like, this is me every single time I'm on a plane. Falling asleep, falling asleep. Wake up thinking that I like dreaming about eating something. I do it all the time, and then you look around like, did anyone see that? Did anyone just see me do that? Thanks, Enigma. God, that would be a life goals right there. Especially to do something so important like a voice acting job would be so good. I do that stuff every single time I'm on a plane. It's like something about being on a plane, I don't know, makes me think that I'm eating all the time. Bacon in Norway means delicious. Alright, I'm gonna follow the game's directions. Because I gotta.
Come on now, boy.
Come on, boy. I mean, I've done that. Or like, I've fallen asleep with like a drink between my legs, like a bottle of beer, and like woken up startled and spilled it all over myself. Bite the person sitting next to you. It's just like I'm seriously just sitting there with my eyes closed like, it's so lame. I don't... And I'm sure I get through a couple bites before I wake up, whatever it is. I guess it could be worse. I could be like kissing or something. Or be even more cringe. Yeah. It was on synthetic bedwetting. Alright, I'll follow this. I actually don't remember that they make you sell this pelt.
What you round me up for?
Come on, get clear. Got nothing better
What do you
to do?
think you're doing?
Looks like that's done then.
Oh, man.
Hello there.
So what does it mean if you're floating? Because I legit, like one of the craziest dreams I've had that stands out to me is I was... So I used to spend a lot of time on my motorcycle, right? Used to ride all the time. And I was gassing up my motorcycle at a gas station, a Shell station, you know, the yellow and red stations. Around the corner from my apartment. I still got the lantern out. Around the corner from my apartment. I'd been there a million times. And, oh, it's not a legendary pelt. Okay, cool. I got Winston's money. So, I had this dream that I was, like, pumping gas. But then I could somehow, like, float. And I was, like, you know how, like, gas stations have the roof over the pumps? I was, like, floating and stuck to the ceiling of the thing. And I could, like, climb around on it. But I was just kind of floating. And I was afraid of going out towards the edge because I didn't want to float up into, like, space or something. And I remember waking up being like, wow, that felt so real. Like, it really felt like I was flying. Those parts of dreams are pretty cool. I wonder where that comes from. Like, flying, falling, swimming. Like, all the things that you can do. It just kind of blows my mind. I guess I'm just going to fast travel home. Let's go.
Thanks, partner.
Soggy old warm pants fish. It's still good. You can still eat it. Just cook it real good. Cook it good. Hang Hang on, what happened? You were hunting bears in Red Dead Redemption 1. You stole a wagon and then fired from the roof? Oh, so you stood on the roof? Can they not get you if you're on the roof? That's pretty funny. What's up, Dino? How you doing, buddy? Where was I? At Clemens Point? I think. This has been a fun session. I like talking with you guys about random stuff. Hey, Liz, how you doing? What's happening with you? Good to see you. Happy Monday. I hope your day was good. How'd your kids? How'd your wife? Dino's here.
Hey, who are you?
By the way, I got to meet someone. I interviewed someone at work whose name was Sadie. And like when the call was loading up, I was like, please be Sadie Adler. Please be Sadie Adler. She was really nice, and we're probably maybe going to hire her, but it wasn't Sadie Adler after all.
Hello.
Hello. I remember it. I absolutely know what you're referencing.
Arthur.
That guy was made for television. All right, I want to be careful about who I speak to here, because I don't want to necessarily start Magicians for Sport. Oh, God. I forgot about that. Bill Williamson. It was not Mrs. Adler. Nope. I was like, please let somebody be trolling me, and they sent the voice actress for Mrs. Adler. So, Arthur, you're saying I should do this mission first, right? Is that what you were thinking? I think that's what you said. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, he already has the dog. I don't know if he picked it up yet. Pretty sure, though. Actually, I'm pretty sure he did. It's kind of cool. I can't wait to meet it. What? Wait, what? So there's horses. That's, so do I want to go to Hosea? Yeah, those guys are cool. All the people that work on these games are pretty neat. Hosea first. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. All right, let's go. Down up. You. Let's go, handsome.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be against the rules, Liz. Got to finish Breath of the Wild before you get into... I've seen so many advertisements for it, but I've not played that game, so I'm not looking real closely at it. What's it called? I don't know, but people are stoked about it. It is all over Twitter. Me too. Jose's a nice man. Maybe we'll cross paths with Hosea again someday. Maybe he'll be a younger man in a flashback story or something. That'd be kind of cool. I think I remember watching that G1. That sounds very familiar. One of these things. They're so much like dogs. I've never, like, ridden a horse or owned one, but they seem so much like dogs. Most recent one I played was the remake of A Link to Is it a Link to the Past?
Howdy!
Hi there, mister.
That's all he said was, hi there, mister. Oh no, Link's Awakening. That's the one that I
Hey,
played.
fellas.
It's
I
good.
have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite. My associates are already here.
All right, that's enough. Move along now.
It's a remake of the old Super Nintendo game. I think that's where Link to the Past was originally. I'm trying to find it over here so I can show you. Oh, excuse you, horse.
Hello.
Where's my controls at here? This one, Link to the Past, is really good. If you have a Nintendo Switch, I think this is one of the best, like, most fun. Like, it's really cool how you play, like, this little 3D character and run around. It's a nice upgrade. Really, really good story. Considering it originally looked something like this, and then it ends up looking like this, it's pretty slick. It's true. It's true. That's like if Mario Brothers was named Princess Peach. Wouldn't make much sense. Uh-huh. Right, G1. I actually thought his name was Zelda forever, but it is Link. It is, Liz, it's so good, and it's like, it keeps you playing. The storyline is really good, and it keeps you playing. It's got some cool dungeon work that you have to do. There's a lot of goodness to it. Exactly.
Please come in, sir.
I guess they gave him a little bit of love in the well, the cartoon
This
was
way,
called Zelda
sir.
as well. I don't know. Fine jaws of tobacco.
A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice
Cribbage
to
is
see you
over.
again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Anybody ever played
Well,
cribbage?
he's surely big.
I don't know much about
but
it.
his intelligence
Obviously, it's
is
a
a
card
matter
game.
of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to
The Journey of
Calico?
Link. I like it.
Yes, we can take care
Would make
of
a
that
lot more
for
sense.
you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
No, Oda.
Oh,
You
we
do have to
got
get
money,
into the flow of
Mr.
it. It took me a long time to
Paper,
beat it.
Bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you with a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Me neither.
Ain't
Arthur.
childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Or maybe they knew, you know, Zelda's a cool name. Maybe they just were like, we'll put her in the game. And then when they got to developing it, they're like, wait, this we don't need Zelda. This is fine. We'll just use Link.
I'll fill you in on the way.
No, I'm driving.
Speculating lore. I like it.
Fine.
Oh, Sean. He's a good dude.
All right, let's get this over with.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of hers. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat and pull it clean out of his
That'd be a cool
arse.
Frenchy
The
name, yeah.
smoke fucker.
Cute dog name.
Okay. So what she got us doing at the
I think someday
Braith's
if we get another dog, we're going to get a little miniature poodle
Said
and
they
name
had
it
rain in weeks
John
round here.
Rambo.
What?
Yeah.
I think a
Using
poodle
that
named
back
Rambo
there.
would be pretty cool. Especially a little tiny one that looks like a little
Burns
teddy
faster
bear.
than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting
I've seen a
my
bit of
boot
it,
up your
but
hook
not
now,
much.
you snotty old bitch.
Hey, Salah. What's up?
Hosea really picked the right fella for tea at the manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving it his usual flannin'. One of these
John
families got
Rambo.
gold stash somewhere, he reckons. I mean, I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks.
Because then we could
Hey,
have
lady, better be
John
some
Murphy
bloody money at the
and
end of
John
all
Rambo.
this.
John Murphy was
Hosea
RoboCop.
knows what he's doing.
John Rambo was
Does he
Rambo.
know? the master finagler of
I think I've said this before, but I still think it's kind of cool.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaites still. Tried to sell the shine back to them.
He might
Now we're on
destroy
this rules
everything.
errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by
It
the
would
way.
suck. If you name
They
him
were
Rambo
saying
and he
old
ends up
man
being
Greg's
like the
double
biggest pain in the
security
ass
after that
dog ever.
business at the saloon.
Just destroying
So,
everything in your house.
We're just
You come in, he's making explosive arrows and stuff. Like, what? Why?
I got a plan.
Be a good dog.
Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they're taking on all that extra muscle.
Now that would be a
We're
great
making
name
deliveries,
if for a dog that
that's
had like a
all.
little bit of a,
Just leave
what
it
do they
to
call
me.
that? Something
I
like
can
cleft,
talk
but
a
like,
dog off a meat wagon.
because Sylvester Stallone had some sort of injury in his face when he was a little boy. That's why he looks like that. He's got some surgery and it keeps his, they like paralyzed this part of his lip. If your dog was like that, I would definitely have to name it either like Rambo or Rocky or I don't know, some other random name. Oh, we got some new emojis in Discord? No, I didn't see that. You know what's funny is they do such a lot of work with like sending me updates and stuff. I click away from them so quickly I don't even read them anymore. I saw that they did. Interesting, G1. Could be like Bubba from Forrest Gump. He had like a piece of plastic in his mouth to make his lips stick out. That must have been uncomfortable. Good old Benjamin Buford Blue. But everybody calls me Bubba. I love that movie. Say what you will about Tom Hanks. That's a great movie.
Whoa! Hold up a second. Are you not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
Baba
I'm not gonna
Booey.
go that far.
Baba Booey. Okay, so I've never done this in this view. I usually do it from Arthur's point of view. I'm just gonna stay right here. I forgot about this. I forgot that I have to hide. It's been so long. This game is so good. That you like, it's like a good book. You see little glimmers of memories and stuff, and it's like, oh, right, I forgot about this. Max Shrek from Batman Returns. Oh, hell yeah, Nick, I loved Howard Stern back in the day when he was on E. That was a great show.
At the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm
MJ,
delivering the
what's up, Mama
supplies.
Broccoli?
You're
How you
not
doing?
the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, yeah. When
Have a
Christopher
wee
Walken
drop.
played him, he was the
I'm new. I mean, you
the
know,
mayor,
I'm,
I think, at that time,
I've come
right?
from Donegal.
The
in
evil
Ireland.
mayor.
You don't say.
Yeah. They said
Okay,
you'd
he
understand.
had a boy in that movie.
Some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Sort of business.
I'm gonna take a picture
Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay.
here. Maybe not.
Drive this way. I'll show you how to get there.
Oh,
I haven't
thank
played it
you,
yet.
friend.
Yeah, actually I
have a
did. Yeah, I
drink.
played Far.
Sure.
Sorry, I misunderstood MJ. I have played Far Cry 4. I think Far Cry 3 is the best one. I haven't played them all, but I think Far Cry 3 was amazing. Far Cry 4 was cool because they introduced
Good to
that
meet you,
helicopter
Hamish.
thingy. That was badass.
Fine bit of country
I did
you
not
got
know
here.
that, G1. That's
I'm not
crazy.
as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
My people come from
Don't make me go
Scotland.
watch the Street Fighter anime again. That was
you
awesome.
and I are nearly
Thanks, Oda.
brothers.
Peace, love, and burritos. In fact, I might. We got like a little pizza date after stream today, but I might throw on Street
Just
Fighter
over
tonight.
here.
I got some work I need to do.
Straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these
Heck yeah, it
deliveries
is.
coming in.
Yeah.
MJ,
And
I
they
thought you
said
were
they
asking
was looking for
about
more
Far Cry
drivers in town.
6
I jumped at
because
the
I just got
chance.
that.
I never been
Well,
a feather to kick a
I
bit
had it
of
at
honest
Christmas
walk
time.
out of bed.
Time flies.
So, you folks been
It
having
does.
a hard time of it, have you?
And I have classic
yeah, Mr.
Street
Bray's
Fighter.
got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage
Bunch
his
of
livelihood.
covetous lowdowns.
Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
I'm sorry to hear that,
You
Hamish.
don't know the half of it. Just in there.
Right you are.
Street Fighter 6 has a demo now on PlayStation. All right. Tommy Vercetti. Hey. Yes, there are cats.
In here?
Cats, dogs,
The horse
cougars,
is like a
bears,
swift one.
deer, birds,
Excuse me?
everything.
Nothing. It's grand.
Oh, no way, MJ. Connemara, that's where you're from? That is cool.
Quite a place you boys have got here.
Oh, let's do this.
Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable, eh? Well, the average man...
Hi, Tommy. Nice to meet you. Great username. Tommy Vercetti's one of the legends. Oh, my gaming rig's out of batteries.
Good.
I was going to play the Street Fighter music for y'all, but my gaming rig is all out of batteries. Let's get you charged back up.
There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things. You head over to the dry barn. Sure.
Sure.
And you? I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves.
I got it in GBA or like
everything
kind of like
moonshine,
GameCube colors, but this
and
is
we
called a
light things
Retroid.
up with these little fellas
That's
here.
what it looks like straight on.
Thankfully, it ain't
And it's
rain.
basically just an
That old
Android
barn over there
phone
should go up like a
that they
torch.
modified to be into like a
many
game
these boys you
console.
think
It's
you
pretty
need?
sweet.
They should do
Setting
it.
it up was crazy. Like setting it up took some
Let's head out the
serious
back.
brain power. I may not recover from it. It took a long,
Once
like
they
took me
get
2
wind of
hours to
us,
set it up.
There'll be no turning back. So
But as soon
move
as it was all
quickly.
configured, it was okay.
Never stuck, boy.
And you can play Android
Bob
games
would've
on it
built
and
my
stuff.
houses.
Thank you.
Run
Thank you.
quietly.
Me too, MJ. This is such a beautiful game in general.
There's someone coming on the left.
Get down, Arthur.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I
hey.
thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Okay. Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the field.
I can't completely answer that, MJ. I would say I prefer RDR2, just on the basis that I've played it so much and I love the game and the storyline.
Just let me deal with our friend.
But I haven't finished GTA 5 yet, so my opinion, I doubt it will change, but it might. Although it's so hard to compare them, even though they're made by the same company, I think, and they're very similar in a lot of ways.
We'll meet you at the barn.
I really think that
Try
they're
to stay out of trouble.
like comparing comparing apples and oranges, right? Like both of them have merit that will be everlasting. Like I don't think that they will. I don't know. I can't imagine Rockstar making another game that will be another series that will be as good as GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2, or Red Dead Redemption in general. You know, like they made LA Noire, it was really good, enjoyed it, but is it as good as GTA or Red Dead? No, it's good, but it's not. I don't think it's as good. It's not as like immersive, right? It's so hard. I am loving GTA though so far. It's so funny. It is a riot. Literally has me like, my face hurts on Fridays and Saturdays right now. My face hurts from laughing. It's just so fun. That's the other thing too, is like, this evokes, to me, like pride. It's funny, but it evokes pride and admiration and historic feeling and, you know, like fun and sad. And GTA is just like off the chain. It's just funny and crazy. And I haven't got all the way through GTA 5, but I don't expect a real heartfelt part of the story. Maybe some parts of the story that make me love the characters, but not like RDR2. Max Payne is also... Yeah, 10, I did. I love Red Dead Redemption 1. I actually have it right here. It's a funny story. When I first started today's stream, I put this disc into my PS4. That's how busy I was today. And all like burnt out from work I was, that I just grabbed it and threw it in there, and that's where my head was at today. Max Payne is another one I'm considering playing. I wish they would remaster Max Payne 1. That's got probably another one of those excellent, crazy storylines from Rockstar. Thanks, Liz. Alright, I need this guy to move out of my way. Okay. I like that, MJ. I haven't played much GTA Online. And as you know, I play a lot of, well, it's hard to say a lot because I know some folks that play a lot of RDO. I'm looking at you, DuckTales. But I haven't played virtually any, maybe an hour of GTA Online, and I just had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, like I was saying, Max Payne 1 was such a good game. I wish they would remaster that. There you are. And, but I'm strongly considering what we were talking about. Max Payne might be another game to play too on stream. It checks all the boxes. It's third person. As far as I remember, it's all third person. It's made by Rockstar, which I play anything but Rockstar's near and dear. And I've never played it, at least not Max Payne 3. So I played all the way through Max Payne 1, played a little bit of Max Payne 2, but I've never played or even seen Max Payne 3. I have, MJ. I played the Ezio trilogy, then I played Assassin's Creed 3, and then I played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I liked them a lot. I enjoyed the historic nature of the stories, and Ezio is a legend. His trilogy is one that I'll remember fondly for a long time. I don't have a great review of Black Flag, and I know to a lot of Assassin's Creed fans that's like against the rules. That's supposed to be like the best Assassin's Creed, but I just don't agree. I think it was cool and it was a lot of fun, but I don't know. Other than the Ezio trilogy, like I thought that, and again, kind of unpopular, I thought Assassin's Creed 3 was like the best one other than the Ezio trilogy that I've played so far. I have not played any of the more modern ones yet, though. I have some interest in playing them, but I just haven't found the time. That used to be my Saturday stuff, so I would play Assassin's Creed on Saturday mornings. And I enjoyed them. Black Flag was way too grindy. I wanted to throw my PS3 out the window. I wanted to put it on a boat and put it out to pasture for good. I don't deal well with super grindy games unless it's extremely profitable. Like if you're grinding and you're leveling up quickly, I'll do it. But if you're grinding and leveling up takes hours, like Black Flag did with the ships, you just leave me out of it. I'm good. Remember how long those were? I would literally play for like 3 hours, and
I'm gonna douse this too.
It would move up like 2%. Just countless hours of my life spent upgrading a boat that you didn't really even need.
Think she'll go, Arthur? Light her up.
Light her up, Arthur. MJ, do you feel that Sean's Irish brogue, like his accent? I can't equip fire bottles right now. What's going on here? Oh,
you got a fireball, right?
There we go.
Would you look at that? Now let's go light yourselves a fat cigar. You're paying for this. You ain't getting out of this alive.
Uncharted, that'll come out on Thursday. So that's always at about this time on Thursday afternoons. It'll be another premiere too, so it'll be just like last week, except for it will be in HD this time. I don't know. I hope. I don't know what was going on with YouTube, but I'm gonna upload it a lot earlier so that I won't have that problem again. Those are real not very fun.
We got company. Look out! Let's go!
Nope, shouldn't run through the burning tobacco. Probably not.
You wait! This is fucking madness!
Ooh, your nose. Got your nose.
This is a goddamn mess.
A bit of a mess. It is a bit of a mess, you're right.
Oh, man, up ahead! There goes our right out of here.
The wagon we saw come in earlier. We can nick the horses from that.
All right, where is it?
Okay, good. Glad to hear that.
There's more of them. Come on! Stay with me!
Because I hear that a lot about, like, for example, like, French-speaking actors are usually speaking French-Canadian, even if they're playing someone who's supposed to be, like, from France. And I don't know why. It's just the way that it works.
They didn't tell you there'd be an army of them?
They didn't tell me nothing.
You shooting at, Sean? Mr. George, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Mustang. In case you're wondering, my schedule for live streaming is in the expanded details of this video.
Hosea better get us paid real well for this.
Bloody right.
All right, come on.
Almost every day.
Well, let's see if the payroll is actually in there.
Hurry up.
Oh boy, we did good, Morgan. We did good.
Hey,
Did you just say good, Morgan? Come on, Sean, let's go.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, it does play like an action movie. Well said, Pavel. No, MJ. This is my third, so I played through high honor, then low honor, and then this is to go after some of the achievements that the PlayStation achievements that I didn't get. That's just because I love it. Absolutely love this game. But yeah, no concern for spoilers or anything. I've pretty much seen everything. Although I say that and then I learn something new about this game every other day, so. Here we go.
Jesus, that turned into a right party.
You call that
Turned
a
into
party?
a right party.
That Braithwaite had got our money's worth, all right.
Let's just get out of here first.
I think we lost him.
Get a picture of Sean. He's a good dude. Oh, I wish it was daytime. I really do. Nah, that's not gonna work.
That we did.
I love the music here, yeah.
Sure.
All right, good luck on your exam, MJ. I'll see you soon.
I hope
We'll be
him
playing
and
tomorrow.
Hosea
Feel
are
like it.
right and that there's some money at the end of it.
Well, what now?
Head on back to camp.
You coming?
Yes, I accept.
Sure.
No. I was hoping it would give me a nice screenshot there, but it's still too dark. Nighttime thumbnails are tough. Thumbnails kind of have to have pop. Sometimes, like this is a scene where I might be able to pull it off.
Here we are. Home sweet home.
Nah, it's too far away. Yep, for sure, MJ. I got a silver on that. What did I almost accidentally gold that? What did I miss? Douse the field quicker, kill 5 grays. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go put Arthur to bed so I can get some daylight and try and find a quick picture to take. I gotta get out of here. I didn't realize it's after 5 already. We got about 10 minutes, so we're gonna make a screen thumbnail together. If it's cool with y'all.
Arthur.
Hey, I don't know if that's the same song, but I'll check it out. All right, quick sleep. Let's get us into Oh, weird. It says it's morning. I'll go till noon. Is that the song that Ella Bella Sola? Is that the one where the man says Bella? Because we say that at my house a lot. Time is like water. It runs quick. Dries up fast too. Maybe is stew ready? Is there some stew? Or what? Maybe I'll just get a nice picture of Arthur out here.
If you're not interested, fine.
Arthur's bothering Dutch again. Come on, sit down, buddy. I know you can do this. No? No sitting here? Alright. Maybe I'll get a see who's at the campsite fire. Hey, Pearson. What's up, buddy?
Hi there.
I know. Look at the dog.
Howdy do, Arthur.
That's really cute. All right, I'll sit with these idiots.
You want to sit, Mr. Morgan?
I do, but do I have to sit here while you're talking?
Got you there, tough guy.
Okay there.
Just name the place, my friend.
So the trick is to try and get an angle where we can put in... that looks actually pretty cool. We'll go free roam, or free orbit, so I can get his back out of the picture a little bit. I don't like the way his guns sit on there all the time. But that looks pretty cool. Go up a little bit. Or maybe I should try from this side. No, the sun's on the other side, so we want to be over here. Maybe like this. Now you got that song stuck in my head, Jesus. Yeah. So what we do is take a quick photo of it. I'm just going to do this quick and dirty, so bear with me. And I'll switch it into display capture so y'all can see what's going on my computer screen. I literally have like 3 minutes to make this, so we're going to do this as quick as possible. While I wait for my editing software to open up, I'm going to start thinking about it. I think I want to put like the Red Dead logo over the tent, and so the trees and the sun or the clouds are in the background. Just one moment. Yep. Okay. So what we do is first I take the picture, copy it in here, make sure that the color is white. And let's pump the saturation a little bit. A lot. Because YouTube kind of sucks some of the color out of it. I like how his hat's kind of shading his face, actually. And I think when I do this next step, which is to increase brightness and then pop up the contrast, you got to make it like super bright. Otherwise, YouTube kind of dumbs it down a little bit. And then I'll use this shadows and highlights thing just to add a little more pop. Then I go here, copy all this, paste it in here, make it a new layer, then transparent the letters themselves. Look at that. Here you go, Pavel. This is the secret to how I do it. Now from here, I usually stick it where I want it, and then I use this alignment tool to line it up, at least in the center. It's close enough. It's not perfect. And then I'm going to make some 3D effect here. And stay on this layer and zoom in on our favorite doctor. Use the eraser. And then this can kind of be quick and dirty, but it's best to be careful with it because it's very easy to mess it up. And don't forget to lift up the button every once in a while so you don't have to go too far back. Like here, especially like on delicate parts, I lift up the mouse button like every stroke, because if you don't, you end up regretting it. Okay. Get him all blotted out here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it is a small picture. Like I try to make it as perfect as possible. The real detail work is not letting any of the background seep through, or the important detail work, I should say. Like there, I'm not exactly uncovering his entire shirt, but the shape is fine. It's close enough. So now when I bring it back, he's standing in front of it now. I'll do Arthur's hat too. It's not rocket surgery, but it looks really good. And I think it's kind of like I'm not the only one who does design like this, but I think that it's good to have a signature and to have your stuff look the same. Mouse. I'd love to get one of those pens. That'd be cool. There you go. So then you can kind of like gauge what it's going to look like on the app. The important stuff's here. Sometimes to make it really fast, I'll steal from another picture that I've made recently. This is usually what I do. Also, it helps to like give you some of the file names are kind of funny, but like, so here's one. No, that's RDO. Nope, that's online. There we go. So in here, I'll take an asset from this, like the live, and throw it on here. It's just easier than making it every single time. Windows 11. Wow, I don't even know what I'm on. I wouldn't dare upgrade my operating system, to be honest with you. Not right now. Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate it. Okay, I got to run because I got to leave to go get some pizza with my friend, celebrate his birthday. It has been a real pleasure. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the new subscribers and the old ones. Thank you, G1, and thank you, Arthur Morgan. And I know Oda went for dinner, but thank him too for moderating. It has been a dang pleasure hanging out with you guys. And until next time, which is tomorrow, when Arthur and I and potentially some other players are going to play RDO, we'll be back. Same time, same channel. Take care of yourself and each other. And as we always say, peace, love, and burritos. Good night, y'all.